Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey, I can sing me. I used to be in the worship team, but that's a story for another day. Let me fix my top. By the way, this is written never stop praying. This is what I do when I have fun, and I'm about to make ching ching out of this. Anyway, guys, today I want to talk about something that is like serious, but not so serious because, well, serious but okay because I have Christ. All right, let's get right into it. I've got my book with me, the book that has all the secrets of whatever I put here. Okay, so I've got so many topics I want to talk about, but I'm just going to talk about this one. Okay, so this before I go into it, can you please do subscribe and do like, and please tell your friends about this. I'm gonna go into like a whole series of motherhood, like my journey or my experience as a mother that might come handful or handy English to you. So yeah, if you're a mom or a parent, please do subscribe because there's more coming. I think after this video I'm going to do another video. I might be wearing the same t-shirt, or I'll just go change for just to look nice, like for it to look like it was another day, but it's today. That's a little secret that I want to share. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about fears I have as a mom. The fears that I have since I became a mom. These are fears that I never had before I became a mom, but now I do because I'm a mother of a 5-year-old boy. Okay, firstly, I'm going to give you a little bit about a little intro of my child. Guys, excuse the mess behind me. I'm in this office that I'm trying to arrange and make it look nice, but I have no time and I'm not as creative as some of you. Please do like comment below to give me an idea of like what kind of background is for such content, because if you see what I'm looking at right now, hey, let me give you a quick peek. Né? Don't judge me. It's just a quick peek. Don't judge me. Yes, that is what's behind, not behind, in front of me. That's what I'm looking at right now. Okay, so let's get right into it. The fears that I have as a mother, or since I became a mother. Okay, like I said, I'm going to give you a little intro of what kind of a child I'm raising. So I'm raising a very smart 5-year-old, tall, dark, and cute. I can't say handsome because it's still a baby, but very cute. So I'm raising like a, we say, chocolate brown kid, right? And he loves soccer, he loves cars, he loves music. On his time, on his tablet time or TV time, he watches hurricanes, how tornadoes are formed. He watches how planets, he watches animals. So that's the kind of kid I'm raising. My first biggest fear is my son growing without me. Guys, he came into the room and I wanted to say this with freedom, but he's right here. See where I'm pointing? He just came in now in the room. So I don't know how I'm going to say this without him hearing, because he will hear me. So my biggest fear is my child growing up without me, meaning if anything happens to me that I will write it. That's my biggest fear. What's going to happen to him, all the dreams that we have for him or that I have for him, who's going to make sure that he walks in that journey. That's my fear, right? And just a little bit story of myself. I grew up, I lost my mom at a very young age. Not very young, but young. And every time when I have this fear, God kind of reminds me that I raised you up. I took care of you. So what will be different if anything happens, you know? But anyway, this is just the struggle, that things that I used to be crazy to do, I normally don't do anymore, because I'm like, what if I'm putting myself in danger, you know? But anyway, I know God has this. I know God is in control, and I know God knows the desires of my heart, and God knows the desires that I have for him. Okay, second thing that I am fearful about as a mother is teenagehood. Crazy, right? I'm not worried about him going out of the way or him experiencing with whatever and stuff, because I'm a firm believer that if I train him up right now at this age in the ways of the Lord, when he grows up he'll not depart from it. I know there's decisions that he's gonna make for himself. I know that, and they might not be the same decisions that I hold, but I believe that God is still in charge. I believe that God still has it. But as a parent, I just feel a little bit of, I'm going to have to deal with those hormones. I'm going to have to deal with those, those things. Them girls. Yeah. But anyway, I'm too far from worrying. Okay. Number 3, my biggest fear. Okay, this is kind of, it went the other way, but this was supposed to be my number 2, but now it's like number 3. But anyway, my number 3 thing is his first years at school. So he's 5-year-old. Next year, he's going to big school, like we call it. I am so worried. Very worried. Firstly, I'm worried about the education in South Africa. Right? I'm worried about just education in South Africa, leave alone my son being in the school. I'm worried about the education in South Africa. Number 2, I'm a firm believer that children learn through play. So a 6-year-old or 7-year-old sitting on a desk the whole day learning, forget him. Like, no, that's too much, guys. They're small, they're young. I get bored of sitting on my desk the whole day. Imagine a 7 and 6-year-old. But anyway, that's something else. I believe that kids must experience. They must, if you are going to teach them about farm animals, go to the farm. Let them see those animals. Let them touch those animals. Let them experience those animals, and I have a problem of, another thing about South African education is that, like, I know my son, very smart, and kids are not the same. So if you're gonna take 35 kids and put them in one class and expect to teach all of them at the same pace, okay, obviously I'm not about to solve that problem. He's gonna go to the school. He's gonna do what education in South Africa is happening. But I will try my best as a parent to make sure that he knows that just because he doesn't know 1 + 1 is 2 doesn't mean he's dumb. It just means he knows something else instead of the 1 + 1. But anyway, I want to get into that one. Okay, so those are the 3 things. I wanted to go into the 4th one, but I was like, this video is almost long now. I don't know. Let me not go into it. Let me not go. So, in this whole fears that I spoke about, I want to remind you that your fears might be like serious. Mine, the first one, yes, was very serious. The others, but I want you to remind you as a parent, I know you've got your own fears about your children being in school, going to school, walking. If you've got a girl child or even a boy child, you worry about sexual assault and all those things, right? But I want you to remind you that in the midst of all your fears, God is in charge. You know the scripture or the famous quote that says, "But God," right? In the midst of your fears, in the midst of whatever that you are facing, remember that God is in charge. Remember that God has you. Remember that the dreams that you have for your child, God has big dreams that are not selfish, because some of our dreams as parents can be very selfish, self-centered. Just because I couldn't do this as a parent, I want my child to do it, self-centered. But God's purpose and dreams for your child, they're not self-centered. They're good and for your kid. So whatever fear you have, whatever concern you have, I want you to take that burden and give it to Christ. And the reason why I can come and do this video is because I was challenged. I had that conversation with God. I still have some of those fears, but God keeps on reminding me, whatever is good, whatever is noble, think on good things and know that I am in charge, know that I am in control.